Hey, what's happening, guys? Matt, Cichlid Dojo, with another update. This is going to be on the Parachromis motaguensis, the red tiger motas. In addition, I'm also going to announce new species that have become available and maybe go over pretty much the full list here closer to the end of the video. But first wanted to show you guys what's going on with the motas, the Mota pair. If you recall, these are a different population than I've kept in the past. These are from Rio Motagua, or Rio Motagua. And they had a spawn not too long ago, but they had their second spawn here. And basically what we're seeing is just, I'd estimate maybe 10% of the batch. I went in and before they became free swimming, I siphoned out most of them, put them directly into a 40-gallon breeder this time. When I did the last batch, I siphoned them out into a breeder box, and after a few weeks I started to get a little bit of die-off, and I'm wondering if the crowding was an issue in that little breeder box. Some species doesn't seem to be a problem, some seems to be a problem, and I'm guessing the motas had that issue. So I had to free up a 40-gallon, and it's directly below this 180-gallon that these motas are in. And so I said, let's try it like this. Every species can be a little different, and so far they've been doing really good. The fry that you're seeing in here are long gone now. I think I got this video maybe 3-4 weeks ago at this point. Just getting around to making this video for you guys. But the fry are doing good. They're really healthy, eating live baby brine shrimp and even some flake mixed in now, and they're growing pretty fast. They may even catch up to the first batch that is in a 10-gallon tank, and so I may combine them. I'm just monitoring that. As for the parents here, you can see, you look at the male's tail a little bit here. I've had this problem with motas in the past where even though the female is probably, I'd say, a quarter of the size of the male, when she's around breeding time, anywhere near or with fry in the tank, she's incredibly aggressive towards the male. And that's somewhat like that with a lot of my species, like the Festae, of course, but the Festae don't, the female Festae doesn't get in the realm of injuring the male. And hopefully we'll see a good shot of the male's tail here, but it's really starting to get a little shredded up. I've had males in the past, their tail got way worse, and I would have to keep dividing them and allowing them to heal, reintroduce, and the same thing happens again. It's just non-stop. So I'm not sure if it's just a matter of getting that right female who isn't that tail biter, but this female seems to be one of those. And so immediately after this batch of fry was gone, I decided to divide them. I have a little divider in the side of this 180-gallon tank. You can see it on the right side. And I put the female on the side to give the male some time to heal. The last thing I want is his tail just getting beat up, especially to the point where it doesn't improve or heal. So a little proactive there, and did the dividing thing. So I since reintroduced. I've actually moved this pair into a 75-gallon on their own. I'm monitoring. The male's tail was all healed up, and I'm going to just make sure I keep an eye on that, because if they throw another spawn in their tank, then it's a high possibility that's going to happen again, and I'm prepared with a divider. So anyways, that's a pretty good update, I think, on the motas, the fry, their fry. I would say I get a lot of questions when they're going to be available, but I would guess that They'll be ready in about a month. Not the fastest growing species, but they're getting there, and I'll definitely announce here on YouTube. But now, like I was mentioning in the beginning, the new species that are available and have become available recently. Now I have the Rio Naranjo Trimac Fry that are available, so message me if you're interested. I know I had some messages on that while I was growing them out. They are off my F1 pair, that big pair, grew really fast. I end up moving those on, but I do have one last batch of them, a pretty good sized batch, and they're growing fast. They're looking really healthy, so message me if you're interested on them. I also did make the Islanus, the red Islanus available, and they're in that 3/4 to an inch size. Let me know if you guys are interested in those. In addition, I think I've also made the Cubans. The Cubans, incredibly fast growers. Those are inch plus now. They're growing really fast, and so they're available. In addition, with all the other species that I have on my stock list, just reach out and message me on Facebook, Instagram if you're interested. If not, leave your email here and we'll get in contact. But anyways, thanks for tuning in for another video, guys. Until next one, take care.